on that webinar that we were going to start communicating on a more regular basis with you. And so we're going to do that. And we're going to do it through a few different platforms. So right now I'm recording on Zoom, and I'm also recording, airing on Facebook Live with the team. The Facebook Live video will stay obviously on the group page of the team, and the Zoom that I'm recording here on the laptop, I will be able to get that link, and then I can email that, text it to everybody that's out there. So what's up, Trent? Nice to have you joining us, buddy. We're going to be talking about some stuff that I'm sure you would agree 100% with. In fact, let's jump into this. Last week in that call, I wrapped that call up by saying there's basically 3 phases of belief that are going to add massively to your bank accounts and to your teams. First phase is belief in the product. Belief in the product will get you to a few $100s a month. Maybe if you know a lot of people, like certain circumstances with doctors, personal trainers, they may sign up hundreds and hundreds of preferred customers. And in that case, you can make maybe $1,000 or so on just the people that you know. Don't mind me adjusting cameras. I've got 2 cameras going here side by side. Let me know, what's up, Brandon? Let me know if you guys are having any problem hearing or seeing anything. I'm actually trying this for the first time to see how this works out. So we'll see. So phase 1 is belief in the products, and that will get you from 0 to a few $100s in income. And it's where the majority of your organization lives. Guys, probably 90%, 80 to 90% of everybody that joins your organization are joining because of the product. And if they have an experience that they like with the product, they're going to stay. And them staying on a subscription, not auto ship, right? We're trying to remove that from our mind, a subscription. Then that means there's an income for you for life. And that's what we're all here for as distributors of LifeVantage. I don't think anybody signs up as a distributor just to help people, honestly, because you could do that as a preferred customer. Sunny, the weather is pretty cool. Actually, it's kind of rainy outside, but it ain't no hurricane. That's what I'm saying. So what's up, Tori? The second phase, I need to stick with this thing so I don't lose you guys, right? The second phase of belief is believing in yourself, or actually, I'm sorry, having other people believe in you, all right? First phase is belief in the product. Second phase is getting people to believe in you. Or if this camera, like you right there, or that camera back there, you back there, right? Getting people to believe in you, all right? And the third phase is helping people believe in themselves. So phase 1, belief in the product, will get you a few $100. Getting people to believe in you will earn you several $1,000s, okay? Like $1,000 to $5,000, $6,000 a month. Getting people to believe in themselves will earn you tens of thousands of bucks monthly, not yearly, not forever, monthly. And so it's important that you understand these concepts, guys, because it's everything. But it's that first step, guys, belief in the product, that you need to wrap your mind around, because if you can help your team believe bigger, sooner, faster on the products, you win big. And why? Because this is a business of leverage. And the majority of all your team is only really telling the product story. I know you don't want to hear that as entrepreneurs. I know as entrepreneurs, you want people out there talking about our corporate staff and the timing of this thing and how unique everything is and how all the business aspects of this thing, right? I know that's what you want. But the reality is when people sign up, they're really just talking about the product. Now, there's the 1%ers, okay? There's the 1%ers that at the very beginning, they go, yeah, the product's legit and that's why I'm here, but I am all about the business. I'm one of them. I'm one of them, guys. When we first signed up, the first 5 years, I only had 5 preferred customers. I didn't really care about preferred customers. All I cared about was the business. So all I talked about was the business. And so I will tell you that was a mistake, because I probably missed dozens and dozens of distributors by just talking business. All right. So I should have been more of a student of the product. So I could have talked more about the product, and then in turn, let people be who they are. Like, you got to meet people where they're at, guys. And so Darren, our CEO, showed me some statistics where the majority of people that come in on product, I don't know if it's 20 or 30% become distributors. So I missed a lot. Okay. I don't want you to miss that. So today is about building belief in the product. And let me tell you, if you're a Pro 5 or Pro 6, a Pro 7, a Pro 8, whoever you are that's watching this, there's going to be moments where you forget how important the product is to what we're doing. And if it's another company, it's a service, right? But for us, it's a product. All right. If you don't have belief in the product, you have got zero, nothing. If you don't think our products work, forget ever advancing in this company, okay? If you ever have doubt that our products work, you better change that quick, however you need to change it. And we're going to talk about some of that today, all right? And so I had a phone call yesterday. Let's jump into this. This is about building belief in the product. And no, it's not going to be a science deal, guys. I'm not going there, all right? I had a phone call yesterday. I'm going to drop a name. I'm not a name dropper, but I'm going to drop one on you so that you can know, right? Todd Falcone called me yesterday. And I never knew that's how you pronounce his name. It's kind of like Nike or Nike, right? So Todd calls me yesterday. Guys, if you don't know this guy, Google him, Facebook him. He is a straight legend in network marketing. He has earned millions and millions and millions of dollars in network marketing. And he called me yesterday being a professional networker. He called me just to network and know who I am. We're collaborating on a project that I can't wait to spill the beans on. I'm trying not to show my excitement until it's done, but it's happening. And it's going to be one of the highlights of my young network marketing career. I mean, the fact that I'm collaborating and working with a guy like Todd Falcone is amazing. But anyway, we're talking about LifeVantage. And do you know what he says to me? He's like, you know what, Brandon? LifeVantage is going to be great. You know why? Because you guys have a real product. Like, so many companies don't have a real product. You guys have a real product with science. And even one of your studies says that you guys extend life. Now, this is coming from a guy not in network marketing, but obviously a student of network marketing. So let me just drop this on you guys. If a man that's made millions of dollars in network marketing says that, that means he read it and it impressed on him the significance of our product. That means you need to be telling a lot of people about the fact that we extend life. Not many people can say that, guys. Not many people, especially in network marketing, can say they have a product that is proven to extend life. Guys, that is enormous. And that's coming from a guy that's one of the top of the top. I mean, he told me yet last night that he spoke at the very first 5 GoPro events. We were talking about Eric Worre, and he spoke at the first 5 events. He's speaking at this one again. The guy is a legend, and he knows about our products. Okay, he knows the importance. So that's number one. Do you use the product? I mean, we've said so many times, be a product of the product. But are you a product of the product? Let me give you some examples of how I've tried to become a product of the product. When we first started taking Nerf 1, it put me to sleep. I was taking it in the morning, and by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was falling asleep. So I started making phone calls. I'm like, wait, this is my company. This is my company, and I have a product that I really don't like right now because I don't like sleeping at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I got to be working. Like, I got to be knocking it out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? And so I started making phone calls, and I found out that there's a certain percentage of people that have that effect with our Nerf 1 product. And I was told to take it at night before bed. right? And so I started doing that. I started taking Nerf 1 at night, right before bed. Amazing results. Amazing results. I sleep phenomenal on this product, guys. So that's one example of being a product of the product. I could have easily shelved it, never purchased it again, and just faked it, right? Doesn't work that way. You can't fake it, guys. You've got to be a product of the product. Second example, Curb, right? From the Physique line in coffee. I didn't think of this. I think it was Tim Cox that dropped it in a cup of coffee for the first time. Guys, that's legit. Look, I don't want to spill any coffee here, but that's an empty coffee cup, right? It's got a bunch of Curb stuck up there. I should have stirred it up more or something. Guys, that's being a product of the product. Stuff works. How you like my New Orleans cup, right? That's my city. I put on for my city. Okay. If you drink coffee with some Curb at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, energy goes up and you are not hungry for hours, which was where my snack time was, right? Somewhere between 2 and 4, I'm stuffing my face with food that's high in calories, no nutrition, and that's not good, okay? So that's another example of being a product of the product. Tim Cox, thank you, right? I was just putting it in my Physique. Now, because of that, Curb has gone through the roof. You guys, I told Ryan Thompson, I told Ryan Goodwin, we were going to blow this company up with Curb sales, and we're not doing it enough. So get those pictures out there, man. Get that message out on social media. Tell all your friends. Who doesn't want to lose some weight, guys? Who doesn't want to curb their appetite? You've got it in your back office. Here's another example of being a product of the product. Lynette mixes the perfecting lotion. Now we're going to skincare, right? She mixes the perfecting lotion with the new hand cream, and she uses it as a body lotion. It is amazing, amazing. It goes on good. It smells good. I started using it. I know it smells kind of girly a little bit, but I love the way it feels. And living in Florida, is nothing better than coming in out of the sun, showering up, and moisturizing the body a little bit, right? That is an example of being creative with the products. That's being a product of the product. And now we tell that story. You can't tell that story unless you're a product of the product. The ProBio, guys, the ProBio changed the way I can drink red wine now. I mean, I'm not like I'm an alcoholic or anything, but red wine gave me headaches. It does not give me headaches hardly at all anymore. And that's not the only reason I take the ProBio, but I'm loving it for that reason, right? Do you know why the ProBio is the shape it is? Do you know about the coating on the ProBio? If you don't, you need to do the investigation, do the research, raise your belief on the products, because you want an army. You want thousands of people that are raving fans about the products, guys. Listen, I just had a phone call with Justin Rose, who went to the doTERRA. What's up, Mike? Thanks for that meeting out in Ohio last night. Justin Rose went to a doTERRA meeting this past week or weekend. 38,000 people. 38,000 people for an essential oil company. Now, I'm not hating on essential oils. I'm not hating on doTERRA. In fact, I'm biting on it. I mean, guys, I wished we had 38,000 people. But I can tell you this, essential oil does not extend life. We know that. In fact, maybe it does. But the National Institute of Aging hasn't said so. 38,000 people. You know why? Because they have created an army of raving lunatic fans about essential oil, and you can't go anywhere without hearing about essential oils anymore. Good for them. When are we going to have raving fans about all of our products? When? It starts with you. You right here in the Zoom world, you, and you over there in the Facebook world. It starts with you being a raving fan of all of our products, right? And teaching that into your organizations, especially at the beginning. The easiest way to get to Pro 1 and 2 is to have people talking about the products all the time. Now, here's a little disclaimer. You are never getting to Pro 5 or Pro 6 just talking about the products. Ever. Ever, ever, never, ever, ever. No, 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 no. Never. Unless you're a doctor or a trainer and you can sign up thousands of people. All right. You need other people doing what you're doing. That's called a distributor. Okay. And so that's my little disclaimer, because if you just talk about products, you're never going to make it to the upper ranks in this company. But it is so important at the beginning that you have an army of people in love with the products. My dog was having seizures before I started giving him Protandim. And I know, guys, this is a private page. I'm not making medical claims, but it's a private page, closed group. I'm not in an open setting. But I'm just telling you, my black lab has never had a seizure since we put him on Protandim. And now that he has what used to be Canine Health, now Pet Tandem, he loves that stuff. And I mean, guys, that dog is $100 auto ship just for the dog. And I'm not one of those crazy pet people, even though, he was in my truck for 19 hours to Louisiana and back. And I love my dog, right? And I'm spending $100 a month just on LifeVantage supplements with him, right? And there's a lot of people out there that would do the same thing. So that's just some examples, guys, of how and why you should be a product of the product. You can tell those stories, and that's just a few. I started shaving with the cleansing cream, the cleanser, when it first came out. I was one of the first ones that called Natalie and said, Natalie, you can shave with this stuff. And I tried some other shaving cream that we got from Italy on that tour that the company took us through Italy. It's not as good as our stuff. It's not as good, right? So anyway, let's keep moving. What about knowing more about the products, okay? And I've challenged you guys a little bit to, we know all about the ingredients of Nerf 2 because it's our baby, right? It's I call it my girlfriend. And that girl has provided a lot of money to a lot of people, right? And we know the ingredients inside and out. We know, what those ingredients do and how they've been used for centuries. But what about our other products? Start somewhere, right? Start with Nerf 1. Guys, it's part of our essential bundle. Let me just drop a little hint for you. If you're going to get really educated about some products, you may want to start with the bundles, because that is the essentials that LifeVantage produces for us. They're part of our biohacking pack or kit, and they're going to be around. So you should know most about these things, right? What about Nerf 1? You got rhodiola, right? What is that? What's an adaptogen? Okay, they call it the golden root. What's an adaptogen? Well, it helps you adapt to things. Well, rhodiola, guys, it grows in some really, really weird high altitude places, deserts, and has been used as an adaptogen for years, and helps with brain function, right? And is also connected to helping with brain disorders and diseases. Go do some research on rhodiola. Amazing, amazing herb. Or CoQ10. Guys, did you know that your body produces CoQ10? I didn't know that. I thought it was just a supplement. But your body produces CoQ10. But as you get older, it stops producing it. And it's pretty important. You know why? It helps with cellular energy, guys. Cellular energy within the brain. Learn some things about CoQ10. It's in our Nerf 1 product. Grape extract. I'm talking too fast. Go do some research on that. The alpha, what is it? Lipopic? Am I probably not pronouncing that right? The alpha lipopic acid. Guys, that has had tons of studies. In fact, you can go to PubMed and type that in, and there's studies with dementia there, all right? Quercetin, another one, guys, that has been studied over and over and over again. If you suffer from brain fog and the brain is just not firing, there you go. That's why that's in that supplement. And so all I'm saying is know the products, believe in the products, and if your belief is not sky high on the products, go back to some of the things that you already know. Guys, there are, hundreds, if not thousands of people that have had positive impacts from Protandim. Here's what happens though. You have 100 stories of amazing stuff, and then you have that one story where someone says, it didn't work, or I stopped taking the product and I'm still the same. And we focus on that. What? I know people that are walking testimonies to our products, guys. I know doctors that have said Protandim is the greatest breakthrough in their career. Huge, guys. And so why do we focus on some of these other things when we have so much to fall back on for what we have with our products? Don't focus on the haters. Don't focus on the people that never listen to anyone that knows less than you about something. Don't listen to anyone that knows less than you about these products. Don't listen to anybody that knows less people that have been affected by these products than you. All right? Go back and do some of the research on what we already have and understand that this is a medical breakthrough that we have that has proof that it works. Here's a final thing I want to tell you. When I was talking to Todd Falcone, we were talking about how we got to 200 million and on one product, really. And that our company has suffered as we've introduced more products because of people getting the message all convoluted, all right? And this is what he shared with me. He said, no network marketing company can stand the test of time, decades, on one product. And he went on to list a number of companies that are no longer here because they had one product and that was their deal, right? And he also talked about these companies that are just have 10-day, he called it 10-day cleanses, 30-day challenges, 90-day challenges. He goes, those companies can't make it because what happens after the 10-day cleanse? What happens after the 30 or 90-day challenge, right? You've got to have something bigger than that, right? So he said, you've got to have a group of products. It must be over $120, or he said $120 to $150 in auto ship if you want to be a network marketing giant. Guys, that is what our essential bundles is. Then he said the trick is you got to change the way you present it. If you are a one product company and now you're moving to another world, you got to be able to make that transition, but it has to be clean and simple, guys. And he said, when you do that, you're going to lose some people. He said, because people are afraid of change. And he's right. He said, you're going to have to trim the trees, Brandon. You're going to have to trim the trees. And what that means is you're going to have some people that just want to talk about Protandim. And that's okay. That's okay. You can get a long way just with Protandim. Okay, we certainly did. We got to Pro 10 on 2 products, right? But that was very dangerous for this company. What happens if, we had a recall years ago. What happens if we didn't do those things? If we didn't take the necessary steps to protect our company and do that voluntary recall? What happens if there was a real problem and the FDA comes in and says, you can't ship Protandim until we say it's safe? And all you've done is built your massive network on Protandim. What now? Where's that check on the 15th? Yeah, gone. That's where your check is, gone. Okay. And so we had to start introducing other products. And so that's why we did. The problem is it messed up the presentations. It got our focus all over the place. We started talking about Axio, and we started talking about skincare and Protandim and oxidative stress and weight loss all in one opportunity meeting. No, that is why we've seen a lot of the problems. We have to streamline the presentation again. And that's why I am in love with the thought of presenting around biohacking and nutrigenomics. And the answer is our essentials bundle. There are 3 areas that we as humans suffer from the most. It's inflammation, right? Almost every disease is connected to inflammation. The second problem is lack of energy, and it's not lack of energy, it's dysfunctional mitochondria. Go look at Dave Asprey stuff. The guy is making millions of dollars just teaching people how to get the mitochondria to function better. And that's just one aspect. And the third thing is gut health. We know now that if your gut is not right, It can lead to many diseases and plenty of health issues, right? That's the 3 areas we're focusing on with biohacking the aging code, slowing down the aging process, and becoming a human performance company. Guys, if you want to have massive success, have raving fans about our products, it's up to you. It starts with you. Be a product of the product. Help people understand the magnitude of this. One day we'll have 38,000 people in an event. Hopefully they'll all be in your organization because you started being a monster fan of the products. You taught that to your team. That's phase 1. If you don't believe in the products wholeheartedly, if you have doubt in the products, you're going nowhere. It's over. Your growth is done. Okay? Start again believing in the products. Experiment with the products. Have some fun stories. Tell those stories, guys. And down the road, we may have a machine that quantifies for us. But right now, we have black and white ink with university studies that prove what we have. There you go. There's phase 1. That's my message for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. I hope these 2 cameras didn't freak everybody out. These guys down here might have been looking up my nose. These guys over here, maybe I was looking at the wrong camera. I don't know. Hope you guys had fun. Drop me some comments, guys. If you liked what you heard, drop some 1s down in here or drop some comments down in the box down there. Let's talk. I want to engage with you guys one-on-one. I'm going to, while I'm on here, I am starting a new program with our Pro 4s, 5s, and 6s. I want to communicate with the Pro 4s, 5s, and 6s every month on a Zoom. If you are a Pro 4, 5, or 6 and you're hearing this, I want you to text me, email me, or put in the comments down here your name and maybe message me the phone number. Or if you want, put your phone number there. I need your email. I'm going to be sending links out. We are going to do a Zoom in the next couple of weeks just for the Pro 4s, 5s, and 6s. I'm also going to be doing Zooms for the new distributors to the Pro 1s, 2s, and 3s. Of course, I'm always communicating with the elite distributors. But right now, Pro 4, 5, 6, drop me some emails or something in there. I'm putting together the list so I can communicate with you guys. It'll be Q&A. You guys are the future of LifeVantage. You're the future leaders. You're in that second phase where you need to get people to believe in you, right? That's the phase you in. The faster we get people to believe in you, the Pro 4s, 5s, and 6s, faster you're getting to elite in our company. So that's it, guys. I'm out. You guys have a great afternoon. Let me start shutting down all these cameras.